Thank you.
Great, thank you.
Thank
My
you.
DC teammate, Melissa Carson.
Hi, Claude. It's good to see you again from New York a couple months ago.
Yes,
And I'm
hi.
really glad that Alex had his question because I was debating two and he sort of took one of them. So I get to go to my second one, which is, and it's sort of aligned with an Adam Grant thought, like, what have you been rethinking lately that you thought you knew, but based on what's evolving, that you're thinking a little bit differently?
Thank you. That's such a great question. Ever since the book came out, I was able to get more space in my brain. Maybe David and Scott and all the other authors here can relate to that. But all of a sudden I had more space to be like, the book is out. And, the book was written like 2 or 3 years ago at this point. And so I didn't realize that there was something after emotional intelligence. I did not realize that there was something that I call emotional or energetic literacy or frequency. I just figured, got to be a good person, think positively. I'm amalgamating this, but be self-aware, be mindful of myself. But I didn't realize that there's a next step, which is how the choice that we have and how we're going to react, and how important that is when you're building relationships. And so that was a big aha for me when that just came into my world. And now I've really been focusing on emotional and energetic literacy quite a bit, and how important it is to, again, it's all within. I think the other thing, Melissa, that I'll share that has been really, really fun to figure out is, and this is something I didn't know. I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. No one has any idea of the self-work any of us have done. Years of therapy, the mantras you've said, until we open our mouth. And at that point, you get to see or hear or listen to self-work that I've done based on what I'm sharing, based on what I choose to share. Emotional intelligence, the awareness of how I feel. Then that emotional, the literacy of how am I going to respond in this situation, and how I will respond is usually at this point in my life based on the work that I've done and the peace that I have. But we don't know that. You just don't know that. People, you feel someone's energy, and that energy is really going to probably either tell you they're stressed, they're trying to control something, they're at ease, they're an empty box, all that stuff. So I love the question, and it's so relevant to where I am right now as I'm, as the book's out there, and I still need to do an awful lot of selling of the book, but your thoughts continue.
No, I love that, and love seeing your thinking coming out on your Substack posts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Claude